Cloud cover doesn't mean we have any rain, though, coming in anytime soon.
Now, a lot of those clouds are pretty thin, so they can't hold that much water. But it's been very quiet. I mean, yeah, we got clouds, but weather's pretty tranquil. We've got kind of a very easy pattern the next several days where, yeah, we've got on and off clouds, but we're just sticking in the upper 70s and low 80s for the next couple of days with 5 to 10% rain chances. So most of the time you're dry, and most of us stay dry almost the entire day too. And that's just going to last into the weekend. In fact, when you're looking at the weather maps, a couple different things going on. We have this front that's pushed on through, the one that we were talking about for almost a week, and now it's just sitting in southern Arkansas and southern Oklahoma, and because it sits here, it's just allowing more clouds to develop in the panhandles, and then it just streams right over. So those clouds continue to push across the center state and the natural state. You look westbound, you see all these scattered showers, couple flash flood warnings, kind of that monsoon season that's still going on in the southwest regions and the Rocky Mountains. This front that you see pushing across Montana will actually impact our weather just a little bit. It's not going to cool us down, but what it's going to do is going to help push these showers all out of here. Just take everything you see that's green and put it over towards the east coast. That's what this guy's going to do, but it's going to do it by about Saturday night. So until Saturday night, we're just kind of stuck with some clouds on and off and maybe a stray shower. But good news is that we don't have any severe weather planned. So if you get rain, it'd be very, very light. And you saw the majority of the rain that's even with this system is still towards western Oklahoma, West Texas, and that's probably going to be the case. And some of those clouds that form with those showers are just blown right over us. So that's kind of just diving deep. Why is it getting partly cloudy just day after day? Hopefully that explains why. Easy forecast this evening, mix of sun and clouds, and then of course we have sunset before 8 o'clock, and we'll fall to the 60s by 9 o'clock in northwest Arkansas. In the River Valley, we'll probably start to fall to the 60s closer to 11 o'clock, and it'll be a cool start waking up tomorrow morning, 50s and 60s, but still that mix of sun and clouds out there. The farther north you go, you may have a little bit more sun than the farther south you go. So the River Valley, we're probably more 60% cloudy, while northwest Arkansas is 40 or 50% cloudy. That's just how things are going to roll tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll top out somewhere in the upper 70s and low 80s, very similar to what we had today. Here's a look at Futurecast. You just continue to see those clouds coming in. Now, sometimes it looks like Futurecast is really overcast, but what's going on is a lot of these clouds are pretty thin, and so it doesn't mean it's just going to block out the sun completely. Waking up tomorrow morning, more partly cloudy skies. We'll watch a few light showers across Oklahoma. One could try to cross the state line, but if it does, it'll just weaken. Eventually, it will probably fall apart too. And here's just a look at your rain zones. The better chances do lie off towards the west, but we just got to keep in that 10%, just because there could be one little flare-up or two somewhere across the radar on 5 Country. We're going to keep the low rain chances through Saturday. Of course, we got the big Hogs game. We got BYU coming in, and I think we're going to be okay. We're still kind of stuck in the 10% category, so not a lot, but this jet stream just sits over us as well as that cold front, just keeping the clouds here, and then that front that we're talking about in Montana pushes through Saturday and Sunday. We don't get the cooler air, but we do get some drier air, and so that'll bring back most of the sunny skies. It'll also allow temperatures to rebound a little bit, because if we just get more sun in your day, the temperature will have to go up, and we'll probably even flirt with close to 90 degrees by next week.
But no humidity. Well, I say no, little humidity, so
Yeah.
it won't feel as bad.
It won't be that bad. There might be a little uptick, but you're not going to notice it. We're not going back to August. That's for sure, at least anytime soon.
We're done. That
I don't know
chapter
about
is
that. I don't know.
closed.
Here in Arkansas, you never know when you can
know.
close.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Might open up again.
You never know.
Okay, we'll see. Thanks, Matt.
Clever canine escapes and then changes